What up, peeps? Welcome to today's vlog. Back at the store again. We got Ryan putting away some Super Nintendo games. Abby's over here talking to her friend. And so Ryan finished bagging the rest of the Super Nintendo games that were there. He's currently putting them away. As soon as he's done, we're going to start working on the accessories. So all the stuff on the walls here that is not done is going to be taken down. All the tubs from the back are going to be brought out, and we're going to sort everything and then get it all entered. Also finished the spreadsheet for all of the manuals that we did over the past couple days. So NES, Super Nintendo, 64, Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Virtual Boy, and then a couple Saturn manuals and a couple Sega Genesis manuals. So we did them all in separate spreadsheets depending on which system it's for, but I combined them all. I got all, UPC, they're not real UPCs, but, made up UPCs created for them and buy costs and everything. So that is ready to import. It's not as important as the accessories, and there's 1,000 manuals. So that would take a long time to print, and the problem is when the system is printing manuals like that, it is uploading each individual one to the website, and you can't use the software when it's doing that. It basically is frozen until it's done. So we're going to work on the accessories first, but I can import those manuals, whenever we're ready. So we'll probably be doing that later today. What else? Oh, I wanted to talk about the customer reward stuff in the system, because it's pretty similar to what we had before, but it works a little bit differently. It works out to the same thing in the end, but the way that
it's just more confusing.
It's a little bit, it's better, I'll say that. So this really only goes for local customers. So if you're buying from the website or whatever, this doesn't apply. It's only to in-store purchases. But we do have a lot of local people that watch the videos, so I just wanted to talk about it. So with the old system, the way that it worked was when you create a customer account, it keeps track of all your purchases. It didn't really do anything for us, but it was just like a little thing that we did for our customers to basically give a discount. So the way that it worked was, if you had the account, for every $200 that you spent here, you would get a $10 off coupon that could be used on anything in the store. And it worked for the most part, but for whatever reason, the way that our last system was set up, if someone did a bunch of trade-ins, it counted that negatively towards the customer rewards, because the way that we had it set up to do trade-ins was you're technically doing a refund for an item that doesn't exist. So it makes sense if you would do a refund for an item that someone bought, it would take that amount out of their store credit stuff. But you just doing it the way that we were doing it, it affected that. And so the people who did a lot of trade-ins, their stuff wouldn't count properly. And for some people that really only do trade-ins, their credit thing would be like negative $3,000 or something crazy. So it would keep track, and if you spent $200, it would print out a $10 off coupon along with your receipt once you hit that $200, and you can use it on anything in the store. So the way that the new setup works, so that's essentially a 5% off coupon, but with the old system, you only got it once you spent the $200. The way that it works with the new system is basically for every dollar you spend, you get 5% in-store credit added to your customer account, which is kind of cool. So it's still a 5% off thing. It's the exact same amount of a discount, but with the old system, you had to spend $200 in order to get it. Now, it's just every dollar you spend, you get that 5% back in store credit. It's not 5% off of your purchase, it's 5% in store credit. So we tested it with Ryan. He bought a $3 DS game the other day, and we tested it out, ran it through, and he ended up getting, I can't remember what it was like 15 cents or something in store credit on his account, which is awesome. So it's working properly, and trade-ins shouldn't affect it at all, because the system we're using is specifically built for video game stores. So we should be good. And then the reason it only works for in-store customers is because we have to create the customer account, which requires a first and last name and a phone number at the very minimum. But there's no way to get that information from the website when you make a purchase and enter it in, because when you buy something off the website, it is automatically run through our inventory software as a sale, but it's run through as an internet sale. There's no way to set it up to have it run through as a sale on your specific customer account. So unfortunately, it's only for in-store purchases. But like I said, we do have a lot of local customers that watch, so I wanted to kind of talk about that because I think it's kind of cool. The other feature which we have talked about with the new system is if you are looking for a game that we do not have in stock, you can add it to your account basically. And as long as we have your phone number and your phone carrier, if we get that game in stock, it will automatically send you a text message telling you that we have it. And that's why we need the carrier, because it basically sends you an email that it's an email on our end, but it comes through as a text on your phone. But that is really, really cool. And we've tested that out as well, and it works pretty good. You can't text it back because it goes into our email. Like we're not going to see it. So it basically texts you something like, let's say you wanted this game, Dragon Spirit. So it'll text you and it'll say, the Dragon Spirit game that you requested is now in stock. If you want us to hold this item for you, please give us a call. And then it has the phone number. So I think that'll be really, really awesome. And the thing is, we can set that part of it up for people who are not local, because the item, once we get it in stock, will be available on the website. So somebody was asking before, like, oh, can you have like an email alert if an item becomes available? Not an email alert, but we can do a text. So,
and we don't sell your information.
Yeah.
I know people get weird.
They're not going to be able to
that.
hear you. Hold on.
Oh. I said we don't sell your information. I know people. Oh, you stepped on my toe. I know a lot of people worry about that, but like we don't like getting calls ourselves.
I wouldn't even know how to sell someone's information.
Yeah, so we don't. That's not something we do. I know people get concerned about that, and like that's like a reason that people don't want like us to have their phone number. But I'm like, we literally don't bother you unless like you forget your wallet or your child here in the store. Then I will call you, but that's it.
Yeah. So as long as we have your phone number and your carrier, and we set you up with a customer account, which, if you're interested in doing that, we can get that set up through messages. Not yet, because we're not done with importing our inventory. But once we're ready to go, we can do that. And basically, you tell us the game that you're interested in. With the way that we have our system set up, you should also be able to tell us if you want it complete or if you don't care if it's missing a manual. And then we can add it to your account. As soon as we take that game in, as soon as we get it in stock, not only will it upload to the website, but it'll also send you a text message. So if you're not local, as soon as you get that text, you should be able to just go to the website and it'll be there for you to purchase. So I think it's really cool. It's going to be really, really helpful, not only for customers, but also for us. It's going to hopefully be like a nice little boost in sales every month or something. But it's going to be really, really awesome. So like I said, if you want to get that set up, don't message us yet. We're not ready to be doing that. We probably won't be able to take care of adding customer accounts for people who are not local until we're ready to reopen the store. There's no point in having it set up before then anyway, because it's not like we're getting in a ton of trades right now. So we're probably not going to get the game in that you'd want anyway. But once we are, we can do that, like I said. So we're going to get to work. Ryan's got the Super Nintendo games moved. Let's start on those accessories. We were just able to empty the recycling for the first time in like a month. So we got our new container. It's nice. kind of got the controllers and stuff separated into somewhat piles, I guess. But I think what we should do when we're adding them in, I'll go to the computer, you'll have a couple tubs here, and I'll just be like, okay, how many original Xbox Dukes? And you'll just throw them in and count them. Okay. And then once they're all counted, we can move them to another part of the store to await double checking for cleaning and stuff like that. Because everything that's here should have been tested already.
Yeah.
Just needs to be looked over because some stuff is going to need to be cleaned. So maybe we'll make some room like in the middle aisle here. And as soon as I've gotten it into the spreadsheet, you can put it over there. And then we'll just get through everything like that. And then import them and clean them before they get bagged. So Ryan and I got all the controllers and all the little accessories here put into the spreadsheet. We also got the rest of all this stuff in there. All of the accessories up here. And also all the rest of what is up here. There were a few other things that we did as well. We found like more of stuff that we already had over here, so that was quicker to put in. A bunch of more GameCube microphones, a few more Nintendo DS headphones, a couple other things. We're not printing the tags today because we still haven't gone through and figured out what we need for consoles. We just put in everything. Then tomorrow we're going to come back through, count the systems, make sure we have enough controllers for those, which we're going to take out of the spreadsheet. And then anything that's left over will be good to put in. So we got quite a bit done. It took forever. I don't think we're technically done either, because you have more stuff like down there. Yeah. So we have plenty more accessories. Abby was working on strategy guides. She did the stack here. There's probably more stuff in like these tubs down here. There's obviously a lot more here.
All this junk.
Some of the stuff is not tested yet, but some of it probably is. There's this tub as well. But we did clear out all of the file cabinets. Well, except for the big one in the back. I actually forgot about that. So we didn't do this shelf. We didn't do this one. And then the other two are just cables. For the Wii, we have sensor bars. Looks like there's some 360 cables and then AV cables. And then the very bottom should just be power cables for Wii and then a few Wii U. So we didn't do that. We also didn't do these, but most of these are just chargers and then like some random parts like this. And then I guess there's a couple Menacer guns here. Yeah. We have a bunch of systems we don't have controllers for, all these fantastic ones.
Some of these charging cords.
Oh yeah, we didn't do these. But, oh well, we're not done yet, so there's still plenty more to do. All this stuff is broken right here. And of course we have more stuff at home as well. Yeah. But Ryan is off in 10 minutes.
Woo! Yay!
But we got a lot of stuff done today.
Yeah, that feels good.
I'm happy.
We're almost done. We're almost there.